All right. We got some tea on the stove. We did the graveyard where I found a locked door that I couldn't open because it needed a key that doesn't exist. Maybe it's part of some other quest or I don't know. But we are here. I don't know what I want to do with this thing. I think this guy is literally just a pet, which means I am going to tell him to not follow me around. I don't like him. I don't like pets. They make the game silly. I like it when games are serious. Some comedic things are fine. Can even be welcome, but you can't, like, undermine your own setting and your own writing by making things just silly. Because that's what they're doing a bit in this game. And yeah, we're starting off by complaining again, as usual.
You all right, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees? I can't believe poor Cole was put in a cage.
No, I haven't. Who's Cole?
Hey, what a mess. Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. They were looking for shelter from, well, everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger. I was happy Fergus let them in and allowed them to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high. Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange. Erratic. Sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, old Mahon, tried to calm him down. He might have used too much force. And Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage.
That's just not right.
Wait, if you ever meet Patrice, please give her those flowers.
The trees?
I know it's not much, but I'd like her to know she's not alone. I support her and the other refugees. And I'm sure there are more of us who do.
I'm gonna give her the flowers from me.
Good to see you again. The pledge today was very interesting, wasn't it? The certainty in Quartermaster Aymer's voice. Beautiful. Makes one eager to start work.
I don't think we've met.
So, what do you need this time? The pass again? Were you planning a trip to the Stale Lamb? Hey, not this time, my friend. I've run out of ink. I'm waiting for a delivery. Steward Orla will let me know when more arrives. In the meantime, I need to ask you for a favor. So, you in? For the sake of our long friendship?
Sure. What do you need, pal?
You do know it needs to stay between us. Do you understand? Say you understand.
I understand.
Fantastic. So, here's the thing. On a recent night out at Ron's, it seems I may have left some sensitive documents at the bar. Documents, with Captain Fergus' seal. But not necessarily sealed by him. You know what I mean. I can't really go there right now. Could you get them back for me? I'm sure it won't be too much of a problem.
Sure. I'll do it.
Splendid. When you have the documents, meet me at the third crowing of the rooster. Or just find me. I'll be around.
Alright, I'm gonna snitch. Where's that? Read. Innkeeper. It's a tavern. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that whole thing is... This is all... Okay. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, let's go and check out the tavern, which is apparently up here. Oh, it's sage. That means healing potions, by the way. Which is good. Even more sage.
I have no choice but to defend myself.
What?
Hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lighthouses. Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough? Is it because one is less than two and less is worse? I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't even sail this way anymore.
If not 2 lighthouses, then what?
2 taverns, of course. One to drink in, and the second for when you're already drunk. Ha!
You mentioned that ships don't sail here anymore.
Aye, why would they? The waters are treacherous, so no ships. Storms and the weirdness are a deadly combination. Besides, who'd have the time to build or repair them? There are enough problems on the island. We don't need more.
What can you tell me about the Horns of the South?
Well, not much going on here, as you can see. Things have been a bit different lately, due to the refugees. One was even hanged for theft. But I can't say much more as I wasn't there. If you're interested in the Horns, you should visit our museum. You'll learn more about that fella, Swal, or whatever his name is.
Museum?
Aye, it's boring, but at least you don't have to pay to enter. But almost nobody goes there anyway.
And what do you think about the refugees?
What do I think? As long as they follow the rules, they can stay. And if they don't, then they can hang. That's all. Folks are saying that there's some other group
Fair enough.
probably more dangerous, not so far from here. If they come closer, well, that wouldn't be too good.
What can one do here?
You can stay here and serve. Sit in the tavern, drink and eat something. If you're looking for an adventure, you'll have to go elsewhere. There's always something happening out in the world. But you know what? Here in the south, everything happens late. It's a big world out there, and a small one right here. I don't get it. This is a massive investment.
There, maybe? I'm trying to increase the volume of the dialogue, but the mixing in the game is really, really off, I would say. Crap.
I should stay out of trouble.
It's probably a good idea.
Bloody seagulls! Can you hear me? You flying vermin! Just try landing here and I'll pluck your asses clean. A keep by the sea. What a great idea that was. And what do you want?
Seagulls? Why are you so fixated on them?
I'm fixated. Me? Oh, you didn't see what they did to me a week ago. I was just standing watch as usual, and then, suddenly, splat. A dozen of them flying overhead, screeching, shitting and whatnot. So, I yelled what I think about them, shaking my fist. And then another 4, splat. And they kept screeching. I tell you, they're laughing at me. I spent all night cleaning my armor. Sewell didn't think it through when he decided where to put the keep, mark my words.
Come on, they're just birds.
Sure. If you haven't noticed yet, everything here tries to destroy you, including the bloody seagulls. I once managed to shoot a few. I thought they'd learned their lesson and wouldn't be flying over here anymore. And guess what they did? They kept shitting. With increased force. Like they're planning it. Vengeful scoundrels. I need to try a different strategy. Find something that will make them feel real terror. Like the way crows are afraid of scarecrows in fields. I'm sure seagulls also have something that scares them. We just need to find out what it is.
I don't know, don't you think you're overreacting?
Come on, have mercy. I'd have dealt with the damn creatures myself, but I don't have the time. They're not even good for anything. Less meat than a squirrel. And what's there is dry as a pilgrim's foot. I'm not asking a lot. I just need something to scare them off.
Well, tough luck. You'd have to
You'll
survive.
change your tune when a seagull shits on your head.
I want to kill everyone in this castle right now. There's a tavern down there. Is there like an elevator? Free composite bow? So that's the under construction lighthouse, and this is the current lighthouse. So yeah, that's obviously not a lighthouse. Sheep's head? You're gonna cook that thing? Moss from a cursed well. Okay. Maybe I'll press that later. Is that an elevator? I think that's probably an elevator. But if I take the elevator, then I can't pick up all these sea breams and carrots. They're just randomly storing in the staircase. Egg! A lot of eggs! Even more! This is a secret. Ah, they're too hard to loot. Right. What? What about the rest of the lighthouse? Am I blind? Like, this is obviously the lighthouse keeper's room, but... Okay, so there's a ladder there that you can't... Okay, so you can't get up to the top of the lighthouse. At least not right now. Alright, let's see if we can figure out another way to get down to this tavern. Can't be that complicated. Otherwise they wouldn't be able to get there when they're drunk. Or get back from there when they're drunk. Not over here. Oh, is it this way? I felt like this didn't really go anywhere, but it does. There you go. Tavern? Darrog's house. This isn't a tavern, bro.
Oh, mother have mercy. Not another one. If I let you pass, will you promise not to make any trouble?
I can try, but no promises.
That's just my luck. Take the post, Tiernan, they told me. You'll be looking after a village full of old farts. That's practically early retirement, they said. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck falling apart, it's a refugee running around biting people.
What happened to the deck?
The deck? Nah, just old wood. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. But I've got no way to fix it. Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and every time I try to do it myself, someone else needs me for something. I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bint started complaining that everything here smells of fish. That's a seaside village. What else would it smell of?
Can I help you fix the deck?
You do that?
I guess.
That would be a huge
Apparently.
relief. Well, maybe not huge. There are bigger problems, but it'd be a start. Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly. It's for boats. No one here even uses boats. But, well, You know how it is with old folks. Once they get fixated on something, there's no point in arguing. I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. The budget's long gone. But if you're interested, I could teach you a thing or two about home decor. Not exactly standard keeper knowledge, but
What the fuck are we talking about?
we all have our secrets. Please, try not to make my life harder, alright?
Like, the dialogue is so bad. It's ruining the game. Like, not even a little bit. It's hard ruining the game. It is so bad. Every single NPC has dog shit dialogue. Like, not even like poor or kind of It's like fucking obnoxious trash.
My poor Morris. I hope he's surviving out there. Do you need help settling in, dear? This isn't the best day to start a new life in this place, but we don't always get to choose, do we? What a nasty business with that boy. I'm almost glad my Morris isn't here for this. He's such a bleeding heart.
What happened with that boy you mentioned?
Oh, I'm not sure, love. I don't move around too much. I just heard about that fight with the road keeper, and now poor Cole's locked up in a cage. Him and Patrice make such a lovely young couple. They remind me of Morris and me when we were their age.
I'm not a refugee. I just have some business in the keep.
I'm sorry, dear. I hope I didn't offend you. I'm still not used to all this. You see, I was born in Little Grove and thought I would live out the rest of my life there, working in the orchards in the mornings and drinking warm cider with my beloved in the evenings. We never wanted to see the world. I guess sometimes the world doesn't give us a choice, does it?
Avalon is a harsh land. What happened to you?
Little Grove was raided by bandits, a local gang that had been terrorizing the area for months, growing in numbers with each raid. Their leader, Bald Kate they called her, somehow got hold of a branding iron used to mark outlaws. After pillaging a village, she'd brand some men and women of her choosing. That way, Kate made sure nobody would ever help them, and that they'd have no choice but to turn to her if they wanted to survive. My Morris used to be a skilled tanner. I guess that's why she picked him.
Did he stay with the bandits?
Yes, I asked him to. He wanted to run with me, but he was still feverish after the branding. I was worried he'd die on the road. Now, I don't have many kind words for Kate, but she doesn't like her efforts to go to waste. As long as he stayed, she'd make sure he was healed. I hated leaving him there, and I hate to think of what she's making him do, but I hope he's at least still alive.
Do you know where their camp is?
From what I've heard, they decided to stay in Little Grove for a while, drinking my cider to the last drop, no doubt. Not like they have to worry about the authorities. The only ones we saw were the Camelot tax collectors who came by once a year. Other than that, not a uniform in sight since I was a little girl.
I'll keep an eye out for your husband.
Oh, Mother bless you, my dear. That's all I could ask for. Please, let me know as soon as you learn anything. Take care of yourself, love.
Still here, still breathing.
Mushroom. Sweet tooth. Huh. It's a mushroom. So who is still here and still breathing? Who's talking? Oh, there's so many people.
What's left for someone like me?
I've already told you I'm not going anywhere. If you want something from me, then... Oh, I don't know you. I'm Dugald. You're not one of us. And you're not a local either.
You could have chosen a better time to come here. Kind of poor ambience, if you know what I mean.
Well, at least we have a roof over our heads.
I don't know if I need to talk to any of these guys. I don't think so. Maybe Ellis.
You've come to put me in the cage.
What?
Sorry. Just a bit of grim humour. You know, about what's been happening here. Such a mess, isn't it? Cola's all right, and Beatrice, what a shame. Such a fine girl. Anyway, I'm Ellis. Nice to meet you. What do you need?
Nothing apparently. All right. Well, let's go to the tavern. Oh. Oh, Zoe, how's it going? Wolfsbane. Oh, it hadn't loaded in. Heaven. Heaven, oh. He really wants his fish. He won't let me steal it. Very unusual. Mute Finley. Well, why am I gonna talk to a mute guy? So. Hey.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire,
Kunacht.
moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish, lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
Open shop. This shit costs a fortune. Plus, I was saving for something. Necromancer's Mask. Nah, I don't want that. Don't want that. Skull Staff. I don't want that. The lightning. Don't want that. The composite bow, I think, is better. I don't want the dull claymore +1. Golden ring, the only thing that could maybe be is a quest item, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, so we have 2k. For that, I can buy... Oh, it was the heal spell. That's what I wanted to buy. Some time ago, one of the keepers left some important documents here.
No, I don't recall anything like that.
He said he left them after the last drinking bout.
No, listen. I don't know what's going on, but I doubt any of the keepers had anything important on them. Half of them couldn't tell the quartermaster's seal from a pile of horse dung someone stepped on.
He said they should still be at the Stay Lamb Tavern.
But that means... no. Impossible. What if... holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind. I've no idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever.
Alive or dead, no difference. Do you have the documents or not?
Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man. I wouldn't get rid of my only memento of him. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Even though I'm still not sure what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon.
Tell me more about Sigibald. What was he like?
Well, he died like he lived, with a tankard in his hand. The boys always said Sigi was a friend worth 5 others. And he was. He was a prankster like no other. Once, he slipped a rotten egg into the quartermaster's dinner. Never a dull moment with him, that's for sure.
Thanks. I need to go.
No problem. Listen, if by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald, please, give him my warm regards. I don't understand anything anymore.
I really like this game, but the scaling is kinda lame. I would like to have more options doing hybrid builds. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even far enough to have a build. But that's typically... when it comes to like stat distribution and stuff like that, I feel like it always leads to not being able to do hybrid stuff.
Hello, child. You look competent enough. I can see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I've tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you, my opinion of them is not particularly high.
But I feel like I can
You
still
don't
use
look like
spells and
one of the
melee at the same time,
locals.
so...
Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
But I don't feel like I have points to be able to like put into spirituality much. Though I will try. What's it to you?
You can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farshire Library, the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon.
Great to meet you. What are you doing here?
Oh, biding my time, until a brave adventurer with a death wish comes along and asks if there's anything they can help me with.
I can help you out. Tell me what you need.
Oh, surprising. I'm looking for someone who will help me find a certain artifact. So, are you interested, child?
Sounds good. What do you want me to do?
In one of my books, I found a reference to a certain object, a figure most likely, which had the ability to dispel the wordness like a min-hair can. Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area.
Tell me about this book.
The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper. He was one of the more notable keepers.
There's no way that book
In his
survived.
waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Lex. But it's best if you read it yourself. You can read, can't you?
No?
But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. A deal?
Fine. Could you hand me the book, my lady?
Oh, And they say young people don't want to learn anything. Come on, chop, 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 get to reading.
What, you had the book already? Wait, I'm confused. Oh no, this is the okay. It was not a good place, especially not for humans. The odd instruments used for gods know what, the signs written in a strange language, and that disturbing figure. To this day, the mere memory of it makes me shiver, and to think that all of this was, and maybe still is, lurking so close to the horns of the south. If you ask me, they should bury the entrance to the mine and seal it up forever. I tried to convince Captain Lex not to take anything from those accursed chambers, but he wouldn't listen. The four-armed figure didn't look like all that much to me, but I could see how alluring it was to the captain. It reminded me of those strange menhirs I heard about from the inland villagers, only not so impressive in stature. On the captain's orders, we threw the cargo into the hold and steered towards the Isle of the Dead and its island asylum. Isle of the Dead. Writing these words and reflecting on everything that happened afterwards, I realize how cruel that name is. I was wrenched from my musings by a roaring sound, almost like a clap of thunder. It knocked me off my feet, flinging me at the mast like a rag doll. It took a while for me to realize that something had hit the bottom of the ship. Something huge. Water flooded the deck. People were running around, screaming. Well, at least those who hadn't already been thrown overboard earlier. I had no idea what was happening. Did Nolly ram us into some rocks? Then came another blow. This time portside. That was when I saw her. Every sailor in the south has heard stories about the terror from the deep. And there she was. Her scaly body gleamed before my eyes for only a moment. But it was a sight I will never forget as long as I live. The ship was sinking, yet I could not stop staring at the spot where I had seen the sea monster. A moment later, a piece of the mast hit me in the head, and I lost consciousness. To this day, I do not know whether I owe my survival to the will of the gods, a twist of fate, or a whim of the monster. Why me? Was I chosen to tell this story? If so, then that is what I shall do, and I humbly offer my thanks to forces I cannot comprehend for giving me the chance to fulfill this task.
And? Have you read The Last Voyage of the Andraste?
Yes?
Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh, it's an excellent book, don't you think? Now, let's test your reading comprehension. According to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship. Do you remember what that was, child?
A figurine of a fort dweller. It was a figure of something. It was, I don't know if it was a sea monster or a fort dweller, but it was something. I think it was the fort dweller.
That's right. This is the artifact I'm looking for. One that might be vital to repelling the wordness. According to Elvis.
Oh, now we're calling it word.
The figure is smaller than a menhir, and light enough that they were able to carry it to the ship without any trouble. Were it small, it would probably have been placed in Captain Lex's quarters instead of in the hold. I've estimated it should be about 1 meter tall. Good. Next question. What was the Andraste's destination?
Man, I don't remember. The island asylum.
Correct. Be very careful with what I'm about to tell you. But some believe that the Red Priests are dedicated to studying the wordness instead of the Red Death. Captain Lex must have thought they'd pay him generously for a four-dweller artifact. Last question. What sank the Andraste?
A sea monster.
Yes, you did well, child. I can see that you were paying attention. According to Elvis, the Andraste was sunk by the legendary terror from the deep. But if you want to know more, ask your keeper friends. They should be much better informed. Now, all you need to do is find the wreck of the Andraste and retrieve the mysterious figure.
Where exactly did she sink?
Oh, if only I knew. It must have happened somewhere on the way between the Horns of the South and the Island Asylum. Oh, but where exactly? Fortunately, I know something that could help us. In the Horns of the South Museum, there are some extremely interesting books and documents lying around and collecting dust. Can you imagine having such treasures at hand and choosing to completely ignore them? Oh, barbarians! Among them, you'll find the Andraste's logbook, which was saved by Alvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. I'm sure such a competent child as yourself will handle it much better. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook, and then tell me whether you managed to locate the wreck of the Andraste.
Okay.
You seen all the refugees coming from the nearby villages? They're trying to get away from the bandits and the weirdness.
Aye, I've seen 'em. Can't blame 'em for wanting some safety. With bandits and the weirdness creeping closer, who wouldn't be scared?
There may be, but I don't trust strangers. They could be bringing trouble with them. Never know what kind of folk you're letting in.
You're always suspicious. They're just trying to survive, same as the rest of us. Besides, where else would they go?
Speaking...
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag.
That's not even a glass. I'm sorry, but who are you?
My name is Alyssa Murray, and I'm here with my husband, a very important cloth merchant. But surely you must have heard about our family. Not to brag, but we are rather prominent. I am famed amongst Camelot's courtiers for throwing the most magnificent feasts.
What are you doing in the south?
Well, my Duncan is here on business, of course. A very important contract with the Lightkeepers. I decided to accompany him because I have never been to the south, and I've heard so much about its wild, untamed beauty. So far, it's turned out to be terribly dull. And the smell... it's like stale fish and sweat. Hopefully I don't have to suffer it much longer. Pray, tell me, do you know anyone here who would run a small errand for me?
Holy shit. This game is infested with Twitch bots. Jesus Christ. What kind of errand?
Oh, nothing major. You see, I've had my eye on this beautiful abandoned estate overlooking the sea. It's not very far from here, but it's far enough away from all this rabble. If we stay here for a while, I need a place for myself. You understand that, right? No offense, but I can't keep living in a filthy room at an inn. When I asked the innkeeper to draw me a bath, he brought me a bucket. A bucket! Can you imagine?
Can we get to the point?
Fine. The problem is that the manor appears to have some occupants, not legal ones, mind you, who need to be evicted. Forcibly, if there's no other way. You'll do it for me, won't you, dear? Splendid! I can't wait to start decorating. Maybe something nautical, to go with the sound of the waves crashing on the cliffs? Or do you think that's a trifle trite?
I'm trying to find, because I have a bunch of quests to, like, talk to people, bring them things. I'm just trying to figure out if any of them are here.
Oi, Noel! What if I pulled Excalibur from that stone, but it...
Who are you? Another refugee? This place is already crawling with your lot. It's like a Camelosian privy after a feast. In my day, you only saw old familiar faces round here.
This guy's got a
Maybe
Mega
we
Norwood.
didn't all love each other, But a local is a local. It was easier to share with others, even when you didn't have much.
Is there a problem?
A problem? No. No problem, just rambling to myself. But now that I look at you, sure enough, you don't look like one of them.
Why are you sitting here on your own?
I don't know. But you could put something on the table, and then maybe we can talk.
There you go. Give one alcohol. You like some whiskey?
Thank you. That's better. We used to come
Oh,
here, the three
whiskey.
of us. Me,
Disaronno.
Berg, and Finley. But lately, something's gotten into Berg, and it all kinda fell apart. Hell knows what happened. One day he just stopped talking to us. We went to his house to get him, but he only cursed a blue streak at us. Say, mate, do you feel like talking to an old obla? I feel bad for him, but I've got no more patience. And Finley? Let's just say Finley's no good at this stuff.
I'll speak with Berg.
Now you're talking. Ever since he got so maudlin, Berg usually sits alone by the sea. Let me know what's wrong with him.
Hold on. Oh, hello there. Warning, unauthorized entry to the castle grounds will be strictly punished. Also, please refrain from bringing any more gifts of bread. The seagulls are already enough of a nuisance. Fishing records. Please don't take everything we own. We may be refugees, but that doesn't mean our belongings are for everyone to take. A right shoe was found on the beach. Please pick it up at the tavern. Alright. We're looking for nest. Somewhere in the near the arch spire. We have this. I was gonna do this, but I forgot to do it when I was in town. I need to perform the ritual. It's deliver flowers to Patrice. That's in the castle, I think. This is in the castle. Here we need to go and kill all the bandits. Sure. All the way over there? Alright. Wooden villa. Oh, we can buy a villa for 20k. It's kind of weird, right? Like, here the map looks like it continues and there's a path, but here there's just water. Maybe we can just keep going though. Through swimming. I'm afraid of the water though. I feel like some random super monster is just gonna sweep in and kill me. Druidic Shrine. Make an offering of animal parts. Give one animal component. 5% incoming damage, 3% critical damage. This is permanent, right? Like, oh, fuck. I think so. Yeah, I think so too, because the bonuses are so small that if they weren't permanent, it would just be kind of obnoxious. But here, like, my critical damage seems to have gone up to some degree. I keep pressing C because I want to open my character sheet, but it just eats my food and wastes it. Alright, what are you doing here?
Having fun, are we?
Whispers?
Oh, a wanderer in the sunken village. You must be lost. Back in the day, you just needed to look at the stars and you'd know where you were going. Now, even they are misplaced.
Haven't we met before? We were both prisoners at the prison asylum. At the island asylum.
Island asylum? I don't remember being there, not clearly. But when I look at your face, something stirs. Yes, I'm sure we've crossed paths before. And look at you now, out in the world, breathing the fresh air. That's something to treasure, my friend. Freedom is a gift, even when it feels heavy. Enjoy it.
Who are you?
I guess I'm just an old man listening to the sound of the sea. Every wave carries a story, you know. Some are whispers, others are roars. I like to think they're keeping me company. Long ago, I decided to wait for something to happen. So I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
For what's ahead of me. But I can feel that it's closer than ever. Everything that's around us, it's not yet the end. And that thought really bothers me.
Monsters here don't attack you?
Monsters? I think you misunderstand. I don't see any monsters here, only lost villagers, still clinging to their home. It's sad, but as you can see, not much depends on us. The world just keeps on happening, and you happen along with it. They were given some time which they've tried to use as much as they could. That's all. I'm glad they allow me to stay here despite what happened. I like this place.
You're not afraid of this place?
It's the cycle of life. There's nothing to be afraid of. If you're afraid, it means you're struggling with something too much, my friend. Sometimes you just need to sit and look. Watch everything turn.
Tell me about the sunken village.
The sunken village was not always sunken. But one day, someone, undoubtedly important, made a decision, undoubtedly necessary, that it would be better to make it so. So the wave came and made the village into the sunken village. And its inhabitants, well, you can see for yourself.
Why did the druids do this?
You'd have to ask those responsible for the flood. Who knows what's going through people's heads? Maybe someone ordered them to do it. We'll never know.
What happened to the druids responsible for the flood?
That's a good question. Maybe they burnt during the Charred Conclave. Maybe not. Nevertheless, the punishment was delivered and justice prevailed. Once again, the world was made a better place. At least that's what those who set fire to the stakes preach. All in the name of the Word.
The Red Priests are responsible for the massacre of the druids?
Among others. This wouldn't have happened if not for Camelot's desperation. Hey, many tragic decisions were made. I don't know if the word was so unambiguous or if its interpretation failed. What happened on the fields of the Charred Conclave wasn't just about the flood, my friend. It was about things and forces we don't understand.
So you're saying some... Oh my fucking god. Do you need anything?
I have everything I need. The entire world in one place. Before you go, I would like to ask you one thing. Who are you?
Just myself? What a stupid answer.
I understand. I see you. I hear you. And I have a feeling that you will find what you're looking for. Farewell, and thank you for visiting me, my friend. You can come keep me company whenever you want. The sunsets here are beautiful.
Rook. Broken gone. Oh. Alright. Let's go visit the island and kill zombies and level up. Is this where I've already been? Yeah, I've already been here. This is... Alright, I see it now. Crypt of Sewell Firstfoot. We never went in there, though. $100 XP. I don't know how much 100 is. I missed. Shooting them in the head with the bow is so funny. It's the exact same thing as Fusro dying someone in Skyrim. Hot goo. I love hot goo. Yeah, I'm like healing with this isn't very good. Because you're so slow when you're channeling that you usually just end up taking more damage. Oh, we survived! The fuck? Ah! Oh, we got a boss. Like, this guy's head is the opposite of a weak spot. I feel like I do a lot of damage all of a sudden. Oh, is this a secret? Ooh. Bam. Oh, you survived, you bitch. I do have to practice parrying. Not just doing it, but also actually skilling it up. I mean, I don't know what it does exactly. Is it agility? Evasion? Blocking? I thought parrying was like its own thing. Dexterity has parry here. So this doesn't necessarily represent this? Blocking. Okay. But yeah, we have Soul's Tomb here. I never went in there. And I think there should be a Bandit Lord here somewhere. Though I still think the Bandit Lords are too dangerous. Crap. Parry. Parrying increases lifesteal for the next attack. That is pretty good, because that's like, it means that I can regain the health that I lost by parrying. But this 20% increased crit chance for the next attack, it's pretty huge. Was this gong already here in your time?
Perhaps. I cannot say for certain. My memory remains too clouded. It seems familiar. I do not feel my soul bound to it, but I know our path shall lead us here, one way or another. Something lingers beyond this gate. Something ancient. That much I know. We'll find the truth soon enough.
Very well. So I never went beyond this point, and maybe we keep it that way still. Let's go and check out Soul's tomb. Apparently he founded this place. I was detected! I wish there was a block button. I don't like having to switch. Like I have to put away my spell in order to block. That's a little awkward. Lettuce. Tomato. Right. This does not seem ominous at all. Oh, it wasn't. It was just a treasure chest. Scorching Pathway. That's a new spell, isn't it? Requires 12 spirituality. Creates a horizontal burning wave of fire which pierces through all targets. Create a horizontal burning wave of fire which pierces through all targets, increasing in width and damage through longer charging time. Okay. Charged by dealing fire damage. Summon a burning rain of fire within an area for 12 seconds. Summon Keeper. Soul Salvage. Removes targeted summon, restoring up to 75% of mana cost used for its initial summoning based on their current health. Skeleton Army. Orders your summoned skeletons to attack a specific target. Heavy cast summon. Okay. I think we should get just the basics here, because there's combat, right? And here you just have spell power increased by 10%, and it's got 5 points. I feel like that's something I should get, because that could be, I don't know if that's gonna be. It could be 30 or it could be 50% increased damage with spells. Either way, it's quite a significant amount. If I'm gonna be doing spells, then, you know, that's what I should have. These guys are evil. Yeah, they are. Is this a cutscene? This is a cutscene. Either that or my aim is just fucking atrocious. Yeah, no, it's a cutscene. Huh? Fellas. Fellas. It's a bug, isn't it? It's a bug. No? Requires 1 ice sigil. Hmm. Okay, it's not a bug. It's just weird. I think this is a quest. That is my guess on the matter. Alright, let's check out the keep a bit more. I don't think I fully explored here. There is an evil creature down here. Not anymore. Can I equip new gear yet? Or do I still have new gear? I think it's in my bank. Pretty much all of it. Oh. We got approaching weirdness. Mansion by the beach. Yeah, there's the weirdness. Druidic shrine. Oh, is it? Is it the same buff in each one? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, shit. There are enemies up there. Oh. It was coming after me. Jesus. What happened to these guys? These guys are fucking nasty all of a sudden. Jesus Christ. 19 cobwebs? Yeah, they were definitely higher level. So I guess maybe the weirdness scales with your level? Is that what you meant before with the scaling? That's just way too many, dude. Leave me alone! Rusty Argo. Okay, so it is showing. Oh, it does show. Quest markers. Okay, I didn't realize that. But while we're here, we can go and check my inventory. Also, I'm halfway to level 12. But let's see. Does it show on the compass though? No, it doesn't. Wire's key to the dungeon. We don't have that. Ah, yeah, we were looking for Sigibald. But I don't want to go to Sigibald. I actually want to question him, but I don't want to give him the thing. Wake up, bitch! Okay, then. Guess we're not waking up. Right, can we craft the last piece? It is the carapace I'm missing, right? Or did I not craft any of it? No, here. Have the drowner head. Have the head only. Now, 6 armor or 5 melee damage. I think we're probably outscaling 5 melee damage at this point. Alright. Get some sleep, dude. Thanks for hanging. Can't really equip that much here. That's about it, I think. That's gonna be heavy. Yeah. So that is a bit more armor. I'm gonna buy the heal. I'm not sure I can actually use the heal though. But let's try finishing this. Failed! Failed! Alright. Up. Should have done this first. Alright, where is there a fire? Let's wait until morning. There's one. everyone's asleep.
Ah, what a nice...
Oh, I failed. Forgot about that. And then we stuff some stuff back into the chest. I wonder if you can unequip relics. Because that's one of those things that feel like kind of a waste to put into stuff at this point.
Ah, you're back! How's the remedy?
It's done! Here you go. Give 1 toothache remedy.
Thank you! Ah, I'll finally be able to eat something. Here, take this as my thanks for your help.
Menhir figurine, plus 5 max health permanently. Is that something you have to use? Yes. Because I did get this. This is max mana permanently. Shadow Blades Lamellar Armor. No. I kind of doubt I can use this spell.
Certainly.
Yeah, I need 7 spirituality to use it. That's pretty harsh. But let's buy it. I'm gonna regret it because I'm gonna find it.
Make I...
Some point, probably. Right. Arthur's memory. Pull out.
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now. The weight of it. The power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me.
So Excalibur holds a piece of your soul.
Yes. The sensation is unmistakable, but it carries more than my soul. It carries a part of my legacy.
Why can't I draw this sword?
A sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
Ah! How far back are we? Holy shit. Fucking shit, dude. I haven't... I did... Where's the merchant? Where's the blacksmith? Bro. My save is bugged. Huh? My save is actually bugged. My save is actually giga bugged. Come on, bro. Come on, man. What is this? What am I supposed to do about this then? Alright, let's try the next thing. I can't find any bug reports about this. Saving doesn't work. What about teleporting? I need 50 wood. Okay. It asked me to speak with Berg. Where is Berg? Alright, so that's how you solve it. You go in and out. I guess. That is weird.
What do you want? Who are you?
Hadgan asked me to speak with you. He said something's gotten into you.
Huh. Guess he's got nobody else to get pissed with. Finley never liked drinking alone with him. Tainted tends to get into one of his moods. And? What? That's all? You're bothering me just because that old rascal is sitting alone in the inn with nobody to natter to. You people, bugger off.
Maybe Finley will. Finley. Tadgan told me about you and Berg. Why aren't you drinking together anymore? I don't know. I need you to be more precise. Do you know what happened to Berg? He was too upset to talk. Did something happen recently? Like, this isn't funny. Like, why are they doing this? They make like a grim, dark setting, and then they just make every NPC like a joke. Like, why would you do that? Like, I don't understand. Like, they're literally just sabotaging their own game for no reason. So it's something from his past? Where can I learn more about what happened? Will Tadgan tell me more? So I assume I can learn more outside the horns. Can you point me in the right direction? Points me on the map. Whoa. I should visit the place marked on the map by Finley. Carnation to remember.
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be.
Has something happened?
So you really don't know? If you're not from here, I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole, but you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole, but now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers.
Tell me about what happened.
One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice.
Was there a fight?
Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards.
When did Cole start feeling worse?
This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realised everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse.
Did he tell you what his dream was about?
No, only that, well, it didn't make much sense. But he was convinced that something bit him. He kept checking. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the weirdness. That must have caused his fever, his insanity.
What was your dream about?
I was in a strange place. Dark. Full of fog. Eerie. I was trying to find him. I called out, but no one answered. I was alone in the night, and then I kept falling, and falling, and falling. And then I woke up.
Where was your camp?
We set up camp near the Arch Spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world.
Oh, can you hear me? Oh, okay. Oh, here's the flower. One of the keepers gave me those flowers. Said it was a gesture of solidarity with your group.
What? What? How dare you? Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration?
Not what he wanted to convey, I assume.
Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot. But trust me, it's not a nice gesture.
I think you're overreacting. I didn't know, so maybe he didn't either.
I don't care about his motivation. What you have in your hand is a very bad omen. Take those flowers away. Burn them. Throw them in a cauldron. Whatever. I don't want to look at them. Be careful out there.
Alright, back to the ship, or back to the keep. See if it works now. Let's try to not get instantly one-shotted by Excalibur this time.
It's
Alright.
nice to have a break.
This, yeah, but you.
Captain's quarters. That's not where I want to go. Is it? Rhetoric.
Welcome to the Museum of the Horns of the South, the southernmost keep under Camelot's jurisdiction. My name is Rhetoric, and I will be happy to introduce you to the rich history of this fascinating place. A history that began 623 years ago with the first keeper, Sewell Firstfoot. I'd also like to bring your attention to our numerous exhibits that are, as I like to say, inanimate witnesses of the history of the Horns of the South.
I heard you have the logbook from the Andrastre. Is that true? Can I see it?
Do you mean the document with information about the course, weather, position, and speed of the ship, as well as all of the stops and other occurrences kept by the captain or the first mate? More specifically, the document from the bridge of the Andraste, which sank tragically in nearby waters in the year 513. Indeed, we have it. Please wait here. Here it is, though I doubt those records will tell you anything, since the weirdness surrounding Avalon made sailing impossible. The knowledge of the precepts of navigation has been forgotten.
So it's useless? There's no way to find the Andrastra.
Oh, no. We know that. You should have mentioned that you're looking for the wreck of the Andraste rather than the logbook. Every keeper knows that the Andraste was swallowed by the ocean. It's near what's currently known as Smuggler's Bay. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Okay, thanks. Cool. Hey, that's the statue. Hey, why'd you give her those evil flowers?
You need something.
Beatrice wasn't happy about your
So
flowers.
the bitch understood the meaning, yes? I'm glad. They should all be scared shitless. Even more so after Cole got what he deserved.
What was that what you planned from the beginning?
Congratulations on your powers of observation. Those vagrants should know that since they live on our dime, they also live by our mercy. I can do anything to them, and they can't do shit. My plan was perfect.
True.
I knew you'd understand me. Provocation or not, the sooner we get rid of them, the better. I encourage you to take your own initiative. They won't be able to do anything to you.
Truk.
The refugees are a tumour on the healthy body of the Horns of the South. Remember this, and make wise decisions.
Let's see. I think I haven't given... No, I have.
Ah, you bet. Thank you. Here.
Okay, I hadn't given him the thing. And I haven't bought the heal. A bunch of daffodils and shit I haven't looted here. I wonder if the flowers regrow. Ah! This guy's still bugged. Pitchfork. Okay. Are you here yet? No? No, he's just... He's just missing, I guess. So where's this druidic ritual? Alright. Let's go snitch. That was so far away. I spoke with Beatrice. Her husband is locked in a cage in the village.
I knew we'd have to deal with this sooner or later. Time isn't exactly on our side. Mahon's condition worsens with each passing night. It's hard for me to admit, but nobody, including myself, really knows what's going on. Maybe a fresh perspective is exactly what we need. If you find any clues, follow them. I'm only interested in the details, and ideally, the solutions.
Okay, we can't snitch.
What a nice day.
Wasn't he like over here when we found him last time? Yeah, there.
You're back. Hi.
I've got the documents. You were right. There were no problems.
I told you, Ron is a good guy. And here's a little something for you. You know I pay well.
To be honest, Ron was a bit confused.
Yes? What's the matter, my friend?
You're dead.
You're really good at this today. Wait. Oh. Oh, you're serious. I understand. For so many years, I've been afraid to open this letter. But it looks like I needed to read it. Well, it is what it is, right? And I've been wondering why no one wants to talk to me. I thought to myself, are they mad at me or what? But why are you talking to me? How can you see me?
I wish I knew.
Anyway, may the All-Mother bless your path. See you next time. Didn't expect to see you.
Okay. Let's go down to the right here. There's a little path that leads down. Looks like. Fuck. I think that was a crit. How many meals can one have going at one time? God damn! How was that a miss? Oh, fuck! I think armor is actually really, really strong. Because I took like insane amounts of damage from those guys before. I felt like I took like half now. Gem of Stamina. No! Oh, where'd you go? Stand still. Molten lightning gloves. Empty? What the fuck? And now we're just back at the beach. This is where the ogre was. Might have enough for Shrine of the Deer now, I'm not sure. Oh! Oh yeah, I was gonna try the shrine. Shrine of the Deer, yes. 10% movement speed multiplier. This one is super strong. That's a lot. Nothing can kill Skyrim, not even Bethesda. That's true. All right. Worn Warpick. Silent Weaver. There, now we can equip new swords. And then let's get this, I guess. Or crit after parry. Fish oil. Do I even use fish oil for anything? Is this just to like, level it up, almost? This is pretty good to level up. 30 alchemy. Tell me about Excalibur.
It's more than a sword. It's a promise. A blade that stands for unity, for strength, and for hope. It wasn't just mine. It belonged to Avalon. Every swing, every battle was fought for the land and its people. But Excalibur is also a burden. It demands more than just skill. It demands purpose. Without that, then it is just steel.
Yeah. Let's rest until morning. I don't feel like being in the weird. Do we have infinite respawned bandits? No? Alright. Let's try killing this guy again. No, actually, let's go back first. Did the campfire despawn? Doesn't matter. This is what I was looking for anyway. Let's go and change sword, because I want to do more damage.
Always good to have a little rest.
I'm gonna try both. Next up, I'm not sure what I want to do. This bow needs spirituality and dexterity. And I need dexterity to try the parry gloves. I need endurance to wear more armor. I need everything. That's the thing. Okay. Okay. So it feels exactly the same, really. Yeah. Worn Druidic Mask. Just so bad. Molten Lightning. Decreases stamina cost while dual wielding. Oh, that's OP. Worn Druidic Gloves. Mana regen. These gloves suck ass. It's just one armor and they weigh so much. But they are bad too. Like they're actually bad because they're gray.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
That's what I've been saying all day, and only bad things happened. Alright, let's see if this guy has respawned. Oh, he has. Nice.
Blessings upon you. Certainly.
My mother's embrace again.
May kind.
I feel like maybe I have enough strength right now. Endurance could still go up, but we could focus on some spirituality for a while, because what does it do? Spell power, mana regen. You get quite a lot of mana regen relatively fast, I would say. Why do I have 2 perception? Don't remember taking perception. Maybe I got it from something, like a quest or something. Alright. Now let's try killing the Bandit Lord again. Though I think he will still kill me. Does that save? Yes. But I can sneak attack him with the bow now. And he'll do like a lot of damage. Last time I hit him with the bow and the bow had like 9 damage. So we can give it a go, see what happens. We can even go so far as to equip a bigger arrow. It was supposed to hurt, yes.
This is how it's done.
Nope.
Give up now. Ha! That's all you've got.
There's only one way I can kill him, and that's kiting him, and this is like the worst place to kite in the entire world. And he does respawn, or he does regain his life.
I'm not beaten yet. You're only making me angrier. You made a big mistake. You made a big mistake. I'm not beaten yet.
Oh shit.
We'll make short work of you. We'll make short work of you. You're only making me angrier.
How angry are you, bro?
Your money or your life?
Oh shit. Fuck you. Shadow Blade. Multiply sneak damage by 2x. Dexterity perception. So this is usable. But it just sucks. It's actually not that bad. It heals more than the rain does. That's actually entirely usable. That means I don't need food anymore. At least not for healing between fights. Oh. Oh well. I'm lost. Now the question is, was that the only deer shrine, or am I gonna need to kill like 100 million of these just to continuously collect new deer antlers? Shrine of a Forgotten God. This direction doesn't really seem to contain that much interesting.
Don't let your guard down.
Huh. Ouch.
You're out of your depth. Your armor won't save you. Your
What
armor
about my
won't
magic?
save you. I'll strike you down.
Where did the other wolf go? Wolf? Oh, wolf. There. What was that? My magic had drained like halfway before it even started doing anything. Oh, hello there.
You're no match for our band. Show me what you are made of. Ha! That's all you've got. You'll fall to my sword.
Oh shit.
Blow for blow.
Ouch.
You made a big mistake. You'll fall to my sword. I'm not beaten yet.
But now you are.
You'll fall to my sword. Back to your hovel, coward.
That weighs so much. I felt like he ran this way. Like the archer guy, I didn't kill him. He just ran away, but he ran like in the wrong direction. Super strange.
Show yourself. Prepare for battle.
Oh, hello.
You are nothing but a...
How much stamina do you have, bro? I was just gonna say I have to be overburdened any second now, but yeah, I am by quite a lot actually. Torn Keeper ones are the ones we want to throw. I don't even know if they actually sell.
We'll make short working. You'll be fertilizing the soil. I'm not beaten yet. I'll take you down with me. Your road ends here.
Ow.
You fight like a milkmaid.
Let's teleport back in cell. Because I still feel like I need money. Or might need money. I don't know if I actually do. Oh, my boots give me movement speed. Oh, that was the second longbow? Okay. I think ingredients you can just put away. Like, I don't think you need to have any of this on you. Maybe the cooking stuff, not sure. But let's just give this a go. See if this can help us clean up or gain a lot of capacity. If I go here and cook, I still have everything there. Oh yeah, that was, we can actually hand in the reward.
Please, state your business.
I'd like to collect a reward for bandit leaders. I took care of Fingerless Calm.
That's the carcass of Fingerless Calm, isn't it? They've been hunting him for the slaughter of 2 keepers, and now they finally got him. Well, you have. Here's your reward.
Thank you.
Keep bandits? Do you keep bandits?
1000 XP, 200 gold.
Please, state... Oh. Go chop up.
And that's another bandit, I think. I'm gonna assume he's going to be just as hard as the previous one, but... you do need to rest. And we are... The weird is coming in here any second now. Yep, he's just as bad as the other guy.
You're in for a world of hurt!
Ouch.
You fight like a milkmaid! I'm not beaten yet! You'll regret this! You're no match for our band! I won't go down easily. Is that supposed to hurt?
Yes, actually.
Is that supposed to hurt? Ha! That's all you've got. Ha! That's all you've got.
Oh, shit! Bitch is shooting me!
You'll pay for that insult! I see fear in your eyes. Back to your hovel.
I feel like the... Yeah, there's that guy. This is like a little boy. They have like a little 14-year-old boy who's just fighting with them. Oh. I feel like dodging to the left or to the right is the best way to survive. If you dodge backwards, they leap at you and kill you. More often than not.
Please, state your business.
I'd like to collect the reward for bandit leaders. I took care of Rusty Argo.
You managed to kill Rusty Argo? Well, well. A few months back, he supposedly took out a high-ranking red priest. So the big shots of Camelot were eager to see him dead. But it was you who finally pulled it off. And from what I hear, he was a tough bastard, surrounded by a gang of killers. Congratulations, and here's your reward. Go, the hunter waits. Again? Go, the hunter...
Bone Club. I don't actually need to sell. I can just dump things in storage until I need to sell. And I don't know if you actually... I'm not even sure if you have a maximum storage capacity. So I might just be able to just dump jail.
What do you need? This is a prison, not a museum. We don't admire here.
Can explain that.
Punish. At least, that's what they tell me to say. I'm supposed to be intimidating. Grrr. So the prisoners are scared of me. Hello.
Got anyone interesting here?
Usually, it's nothing but interesting, folks. I'm telling you, in these crazy times, every one of them comes in with some wild tale. But right now, quiet as can be. Good thing I've got my books. All my adventures are in there these days. Safe travels!
Hey.
Who are you? What do you want? I don't recognize your face.
Are you a keeper? Why are you in the cell?
I am. They told me it's for my safety and the safety of others. I don't like it. The keep is supposed to be my home. And yet here I am, locked in a damn jail.
Have you had strange dreams lately?
What? Yes, to be honest. I feel like I'm constantly living in a nightmare. I dream about something hidden deep, like it's between this world and another.
What happened to you?
That cursed madman from the refugee group bit me. I think his name is Cole. The boys told me he's locked up in a cage now. Good. That's the proper place for animals like him. By the All Mother, if I'd known he was carrying some foul disease, I wouldn't have gone near them.
How would you describe what's happening to you?
Damned if I know. Whenever I've had a fever or cold before, I could always explain it. But this, I can't find the words. Sometimes it feels like I'm fading away. Like the part of me that makes me who I am is disappearing. I don't know how to describe it. And there's a voice at times. It calls to me. Each night it draws nearer.
What is this voice?
Like a dreadful howl. Not at all human, that's for sure. At times, I hear our words within it. But more often, it's like a noise from deep within the bowels of the earth. Like something very wicked.
Can I help you somehow?
The medic and that red priest both came to see me. Both shrugged, offering no cure. Heber says I should wait. But if you've got anything stronger to drink, I wouldn't say no. It might ease the pain. Even just for a little.
Here, take it. Mead.
Thanks. That's really nice of you. Hold fast and steer clear of those strangers.
Sorry. And they have pornography on like every single wall. He's just jacking it. Dude, is this guy back? Go away, you're a ghost!
Safe travels.
What does she have?
You're back.
Nah. Shrine of the Wolf, Forgotten Cemetery. Mansion by the beach, the 1%. Oh, that's where she wants me to go. Oh, it's just, there were a bunch of bandits there. Got him in the head.
Your armor won't save you.
Ouch,
You'll
fuck.
fall to my sword. I'll strike you down. Your armor won't save you. I'll strike you down. You'll fall to my sword. Your armor won't save you. 'Tis but a scratch.
Ouch.
You're nothing but a peasant. Back to your hovel, coward.
Ouch.
I will be your downfall. You'll fall to my sword. You'll pay for that insult. You'll fall fall to my sword.
Oh, don't come here. I'm fighting your friend here.
Pay for that insult. Prepare for battle.
Did he just run away past me again? Yeah, why do they do that? The archers are like bugged or something. Oh, big headshot.
I'll get you back tenfold.
Level up. Let's get some spirituality. And then here, let's get spell power. It's 50%. That's pretty big. Right. It was supposed to be like, this is hunter's stew, but it was like venison, onion, garlic. That's venison stew. But here the recipe is double parsley. Okay. Oh, shooting spells at me. It's using potions. That's cheating. Fuck! Dude, parrying sucks ass. Ooh, blue knight armor. Now I'm overburdened. Alright, fine. I'm not gonna loot every single piece of furniture in the entire game. Alright, we're good. We're good. I think that's really all we needed. We've cleared it. Oh, overburdened again. Too many potatoes. Cave? Cave or... Cave or bug? It's not technically a bug, but... Holy shit, what? I wish the game would make up its mind about what's to save. Alright, that was 10 minutes ago. Alright. We'll stop there. Are playing survival mode. Kind of weird, because it looked like you could play survival mode like normal mode. Like survival mode wasn't a difficulty. It was like you could play normal mode, survival mode, or I don't know. It's kind of strange. We'll stop there. I should try to figure out what the main story is. Because, like, I have 2 main quests here, but... It doesn't... like, there's nothing to do. I need to get Excalibur. But Excalibur one-shots me. Because I'm too low level. Or something. I'm too low something. But yeah. Until next time.